understand.
So that nigga, his name is Crocodile Cam or whatever. I guess all the girls be lusting over this nigga. He's like, what was the other dude? Nature Boy, Brother Nature, whatever the hell his name was.
Crocodile Cam.
Yeah, so Crocodile Cam is the dude. All of the chicks be lusting over this nigga.
32. Oh, he cute.
See, look, another one. Cam got another victim out here.
We might get cursed out.
Like everything you say.
Y'all niggas better stop playing with me.
The world's like super sensitive now.
I have the right to discriminate.
You gotta worry that somebody's offended. Potting through trauma.
It ain't like we ain't been getting cursed out since like 2009.
Oh shit. Who are these niggas?
Fat Liver Jones.
Tracy Jones. But still, I'm offended that you're offended.
I ain't gonna say it no more. We need to stay away from these niggas.
Exactly, I'm here. What? You just came from backstage, nigga? Like,
Yeah, I just popped up. Oh shit, I done missed everything. We back in the motherfucking building. Yup, had to pop in from backstage. Had to go get my own beer because I don't got no goddamn, what's those people that fetch your drinks and shit?
a wife?
No, I do have a wife, but she ain't here right now. That's fucked up. Oh, man. Yo, welcome back. Another episode of Podding Through Trauma. I'm your host, Fat Liver Jones, and she is...
Tracy Jones.
And we are the Joneses. Y'all had to miss us. You had to. Where else would you find this type of dysfunction at?
Who else? Yeah, who else was you going to, like, be confused by?
And it's a lot of dysfunction and trauma on the timelines. What has been like a couple weeks? Life has been lifing. Let's do like a mental health check-in. My fucking job is driving me up a goddamn wall. How about that?
Oh,
These niggas, man. I'm tired of these niggas, yo. They really be wanting to bring the nigga out of me.
I don't see how, like, sane people fuck with that job, because everybody there is toxic as fuck. That's like a qualification to get in.
Yo,
they toxic as fuck, dysfunctional as fuck, no type of home skills, no type.
What you trying to say about me though? What the fuck?
I see sane people. Sane people get in there and they be out because y'all motherfuckers.
Nah, them niggas is crazy, man. But working in the post office is the definition of insanity anyway, right? If you think about it, especially when carrying mail, like you show up in the morning, the fucking building's full of paper and boxes with shit in it that belong to people. You grab all of the shit, take it outside, the building's empty. When you come back at the end of the day, you're like, oh man, that was a job well done. And guess what? Tomorrow you're gonna do the same shit again. And it might be more.
Even better, y'all know everyone's address. And you know everybody in the house at the address, whether their name is on the box or not.
And we know your business. I know how much
and
your house costs.
You know who got Social Security, who got unemployment. You know who got HIV results. You know, like,
yeah, you know everything. That's the worst person to piss off. You never want to piss off your letter carrier. I promise you.
People don't know that.
Nope. Motherfuckers be thinking that they talk shit, and then like some people are so arrogant. They're like, my taxes pay your bills. Like, no, it don't. Fucking the post office hasn't been relied on fucking tax money since I think Bush Jr.
Some random surplus pays us.
Yeah, no, people pay us. So, I implore all y'all out there to go buy some goddamn stamps. They got the Hank Aaron stamps out right now, the Forever Hank Aaron stamps. They got those out. Go get you a book of those.
Motherfuckers don't know what to do with stamps.
Collect them. It's Hank Aaron. All you fucking pro-black people out there, y'all on your pro-black shit right now because Kamala's out in these streets. Go buy some Hank Aaron stamps.
What's the difference?
I don't care. Go buy some goddamn stamps.
They probably don't even know that you can collect stamps, that people used to collect stamps.
Yeah, it's still it's a real thing. Like one of the old clerks at my old office, he collect coins still. Like this nigga be getting coins.
My daughter collects coins because I don't fucking know how this is like her ADHD be working for her. Like she pays attention to the weight of it. And then she found out that old coins are made of actual silver.
Oh, wow.
So she remembers what year of what coin is actual silver, and you can take it to a pawn shop and
really?
they'll give you the price of silver on the market.
Wow. Hey, I got somebody I want you to meet. I don't know if it's working.
What happened?
No, I wanted you to meet our
Who,
friend, but
who your
they're
friend?
not in yet. The one that's been helping us behind the scenes.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
is he
been
cute?
running. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he get bitches. If that's what you're asking me, because
Is
that's what niggas say. Like they don't say a nigga is handsome or fine. They be like, nah, he get bitches.
is he wealthy and homely?
I don't know. That's to be determined.
So I could just text a nigga and get cash apps like other bitches.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think he's that type. You ain't just about to get no cash app out of him.
Nah, bitch, you gotta work for a cash app.
Yeah, better start your OnlyFans, get some tips. So
Ah!
we're gonna dive into that too because I think that's kind of fucked up that the dude was fucking with the OnlyFans girl, but she wasn't fucking with him or
That
whatever.
shit crazy. And why would you not? Like
Yeah,
he
I'm
got,
with
and
you.
I'm sure he got bread. So what's
Yeah,
the
and all the
what's?
other women want him on the timeline, and she fumbled the bag.
But
It's like
no, she did. She didn't fumble the bag. Like she dead ass treated this nigga like a lowball simp, and that's wild. Cause
that is crazy.
if you want your game, certain motherfuckers come across you. Yeah,
I just think it's fucked up though at this day and age, right? Where we are in society, we're expecting everybody to be free and um, accept me and all of my flaws, blah blah blah, all of that shit, right? What is wrong with the nigga trying to date the chick? Because everybody was clowning him, and I guess she clowned him too. Like we ain't really dating, so it's like I don't know. We're gonna dive into that anyway at some point. I'm gonna pull that one up. Because the nigga shamed him. He said, that's what you get for trying to date a mentally ill sex worker. Now
that's
you on the
crazy.
timeline groveling like the beta you are. They called him,
Oh,
man, a
oh,
beta.
oh, oh, oh.
It was like crazy. And I don't know the dude. I just know that everybody knows him from like animals and shit. Like, so,
But but don't dudes be on the timeline talking about motherfucking mental health and how motherfuckers need to like gather around and shit and like group hug a nigga. But then this man he down bad and niggas is kicking him. Niggas
nah.
gather around so they can stomp him.
I saw some down bad shit last week, and I was like, actually, remind me of that when this is all over, because I got to show. I think I want to save that for the end. Actually, you
Oh,
know what? We're gonna bring that one up right now. So it's this nigga online on Instagram, and what the fuck? I forget his damn name. But I was following it because the motherfucker is interested in shit. So apparently he ended up getting he got burnt in Japan.
yeah.
I think something like that. Hold on. Fuck is this nigga's name? Shit, now I gotta find it. Anyway, he got burnt in Japan. And his whole thing is he goes online. He was saying if you're down bad, one of the things that you do is you go online and you search the registered sex offenders list, right? Holy shit, that fucking thing was on time too. That was crazy. So he says you search the registered sex offenders list, like, and he's a dude, so he'll go for, he'll look for women that are on the list. And what he'll do once he, finds them, he'll like, go look for them on Facebook or whatever, and then just strike
Oh,
up a conversation. And then he ends up screwing these chicks. I haven't subscribed to his. He's got a Patreon where I guess he shows like how the shit goes down. Um, I haven't subscribed to it yet because I don't know how I really feel about it. I think it's kind of weird. But he's not a kid. He's an actual adult. But he's doing this, and he's saying this is how. He's like, if you're in a drought and you're down bad, this is what you should do. And he tells guys this. But he ended up going to Japan, and he was like just hooking up with random chicks. And I think like the third chick that he hooked up with on like the fourth day or something burnt him.
oh,
Yeah. The niggas was
with
kind of
fire?
like, well, that's what you get.
With fire?
No, with fucking
The
venereal
cooties?
disease.
With
Yeah.
the itchies? The itchy owies?
Yep. The
Oh
yeah,
man,
that nasty shit.
2024, 2024, we still pissing out fucking mayonnaise.
Ugh. Ugh. Oh, here he is. The nigga name is Very Scam Likely on IG. But he just be saying some wild shit and is like, yeah, so he got a gum job from this
I
old
got
lady.
hired for my first gum job. No teeth, if you know what I mean.
So let's talk about it and rate it 1 through 10. So the lady who hired me for my first gum job, I actually found her on my 5th
You hear
day
him?
of my RSO tour.
I
If you
hear
don't
him.
know, I catch registered S offenders near me. I would give her a 10 out of 10 because I handpicked her. So we were just chilling at her house watching Love is Blind, and it came to a point like I popped a big question like, do you want to taste something sweet? Her eyes lit up like she was waiting for me to ask that question, and she said teeth or no teeth. My heart dropped to my stomach. I stalled around for about 2 minutes, and I just told her, no teeth. At first, it really felt kind of weird to me, but after about 2 minutes, I got used to it. Man, let me tell you, the best feeling ever. Felt better than scratching a mosquito bite on your ankle. I don't even really want to think about it too much
That's
because it like
crazy.
brings me back to that moment, and I kind of start to get a little bit emotional. Like I never felt anything this crazy in my life. Like I don't know why you guys didn't tell me about this earlier.
Oh my
She
God.
wasn't even that old either. She was about 59. She was like Jordan on the Wizards. Like she still has some life left in her. Don't forget to check out my 18 plus content. But the only bad thing about this was that she was a cat lady. So she had cats and I'm super allergic and I got sick. But if I can get that feeling every time, I'm definitely gonna go back. Like some eaters just love what they do and you can tell that they love their job. Like this person was a veteran. I got dominated on the court, but I loved every single moment of it. I apologize for getting emotional, guys. Check out my 18 plus content. I've just never had a job before, and this was the best job I ever got hired for. I'm definitely gonna go bike. 10 out of 10. I finally got hired for my first.
Shout out to him. Very Scam Likely is the nigga name on on Instagram. Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even know what to do with any of that.
I kind of want to see what that's about though.
What?
But
What?
I don't
What's it
know.
about? No teeth?
Yeah,
Oh wait. Oh,
why not?
you gonna get it?
Listen, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just
yo.
saying.
From what I heard, it makes
From
me
what he
never-
just said,
From what I heard,
yeah, the shit is amazing.
the streets said.
According to Scam Likely. That wasn't even the craziest one. That was just the one I saw earlier. But he does these things where it's like basically teaching people how to hook up with sex offenders. Like he'll tell a girl that he's like super young or whatever. You know, like he'll say like, you know, of age but like young. So like the woman to be like 30 something, he'll be like, "Oh, you know, I'm like 19." And they'll be like, "Oh, you're kind of young." And he'll like run his game. And yeah, it's some crazy shit.
Of the RSO tour. Basically, wherever I'm at, I'm gonna treat the offenders list like it's Tinder. I can't eat when I do this. I would throw up. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Last night I kind of crashed out, but let me explain. First of all, I was around so many women in real life, and I left with nothing, so I was kind of frustrated. And then I went through the list, and she was the only one on the list that I could find that would respond. And plus, it's for content. Like, if it wasn't for content, I would not link with her, right?
For content.
First step, you guys already know what to do. Find the Facebook. And then you want to check the charges. Yeah, her and that guy, Mo Lester, are on good terms. That's freaky enough for me. Now, I was kind of tripping at first. I just went straight for the kill, and I said what Kodak said. I only started with that because I was lit, and she looked like a stud. Sorry, you have the wrong person. I got the right one. Do you like girls? I do, actually. You just haven't found the right guy yet. Oh, wow. Yeah, we can still learn stuff about ourselves no matter how old.
This
I don't
nigga
even
got
remember
game.
being this disrespectful. Never mind, I'll ruin your life, old lady. Why was I acting like this? My life couldn't get any worse, LOL. See, this is where I felt bad for her when she said this. Last night, I had to give her something. I'm sorry. Here, text my phone number. So I was just texting her a little bit. I was picking her brain apart slowly, making her fall in love with me. Enough texting. I said, what time you get off? I'm trying to kick it tonight. She said, I get off at 1 a.m. She worked at the airport, so I said, all right, I'm going to take a lift there, and we're going to go back to your place. She said, okay, sounds good. Call me when you get here. All right, so I'm going to pick her up from the airport right now, y'all. This is so embarrassing, man. Like, just look at my eyes. You can tell how out of it I was. If this was me sober, I would not have done this. So, therefore, I'm not even going to count this as a body. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video yet. Day 2, A3 from Sex Addict.
Yeah. This nigga's crazy.
How fucked up? Like,
I'm still trying to find the one where he got burnt in Japan. That was the wildest shit. That's when I was like, yo, this nigga is really... That's when I had to follow him. I was like, hold up, what is going on?
but the tea is that you had money to go fucking ball out in Japan. That's not no cheap ass trip.
No, it isn't.
That's not a cheap ass trip. That's wow.
Yeah. Talk
That's-
about fucking extra shit. Like,
a
and I
lot.
think what it was he saw something. Oh yeah, Tasha K.
And is calling specifically for black men.
Hey, black man. Watch this before going to Japan. I know your whole entire For You page is the government begging people to beg you to go to Japan, but here's what they don't tell you. Girls in Japan are not sexually educated. Strap up, this is the downside of trying to actually breed and get money. Girls that had a 0% chance of having your baby will try to set you up and milk you for money. This girl said she was pregnant after 2 days.
Yo, she
Bitch,
sent them like
please.
5
They will try to
pregnancy
set you
tests.
up. I was forced to evacuate Japan early when I could have still been living life.
They
Stay
kicked this
low
nigga
key
out
if
of
you're gonna do
Japan.
this. I was documenting everything I did, and I just went too viral, so it wasn't safe for me to be there anymore. Keep your
I was
shirt on
thinking
at
that,
all
yeah. Like,
times. Walking
Japan
around
didn't say
shirtless in
that?
Japan is equivalent to feeding a Muslim brother some swine. Stay low key, it's not worth it. I had to lie and tell my mom that it was fake. If you find your meal ticket in Japan, don't tell her you're burnt out. Nice guys never win. Just keep stalling her out and keep saying it's not ready for you guys to make love yet. If you are gonna post content from Japan, do not show girls' faces. These TikTok fanboys are weird. They will spend all day trying to ruin someone else's life. Do your research of what part you're going to, and if you need to, leave all of your jewelry at home and don't crash out over racism. They don't mean it like that. On the bright side, I was able to get some good 18 plus footage for you guys. This is my third account, but I finally know how to avoid getting banned. My season 2 got instantly renewed, and I hosted a bracket tournament for where you guys want me to go next. I met Evan.
That's crazy. Ain't no way. You go all the way around the country just to get burnt. Or all the way around the world, excuse
That
me.
was an expensive ass trip.
That's expensive ass STD. Fuck you
And
talking
how?
about?
Wait, how long is the flight? So you sit on the airplane when shit start to occur
Shit.
to you, when your shit start gooping and itching
Oh my
or whatever
god.
the fuck you got going on. I don't know, but goddamn.
That is insane. I don't even know where he from, but let's say he from over here. Oh my god. Remember I told you about this?
All aircraft hold position. There's a tornado coming. Oh, come on. We're already on the runway. Spirit 861, where are you going? Vegas. Spirit 861, you can't do that. I ordered a ground stop. Yeah, but not an air stop. Remind me to never fly Spirit again.
Yo, pilots are assholes, yo.
What's that?
So that was an argument between a Spirit pilot and air traffic control. So
Why spirit though?
yeah, Spirit. They was like, "Yo, where you going?" The nigga said, Vegas." He was like, "I ordered a ground stop." He said, "Yeah, but you ain't order an air stop." He's like, "We out." It's like, fuck.
Oh,
Oh
ghetto.
my god. Yeah, nah. Fucking flying is just ghetto. Flying as nice as it's supposed to be, flying is fucking ghetto.
No, but that's for us because we're customers. But what about these niggas is your coworkers? So fuck that bitch. Like the stewardess is working, or the air traffic controllers act like everybody ain't gonna get along. So
Right.
now you fucking flying around like 8,000 fucking times, and the motherfucker still ain't clear you to fucking land. Your
So
shit running out of gas.
yeah, that too. Like they just don't be giving a shit. So it's almost like union versus management, right? Because the
Yeah,
fucking the pilots are essentially craft employees, so they're they got
they're
to do their
slow.
job, and fucking air traffic control is essentially management. But we all work for the same fucking companies, and you guys are just assholes. It's like, nah, I'm doing what the fuck I want, but I just said
It's
no.
still the product, which is like humans.
Yeah, the biggest fucking commodity in this world. That is insane. But it's 14 hours and 19 minutes from New York to Japan. So if that kid is even on the fucking East Coast, which
That's
I
an
doubt, he doesn't even sound like an
uncomfortable.
East Coast nigga.
That's an uncomfortable ride, boy.
Yeah, fucking 14 hours. I fell down a rabbit hole of like looking at what some of the like best first class on some of these planes are. And
It's
Jesus.
disgusting.
Nah, the
Don't
shit
do
is
it.
amazing. What are you
No,
talking about?
it's disgusting because it's amazing. What the fuck? I ain't getting on that bitch. Emirates,
Yo, they got fucking
Royal,
showers on
like
them bitches.
Royal, somebody like the fucking the shits is crazy.
Yeah. Like and then the food looks like fucking airplane food. But I mean, if you giving me caviar in a fucking plane, like I don't even like caviar, but fuck it, I'll fake it. Dom Perignon, like they just was like just
Oh, they
doing
got
all types of shit.
bags and shit for your hands,
Yup.
little finger things, and your seat whips out into like a couch. It's not even like
Turns
a
into a bed.
bed. Yeah, it's like a nice ass bed. You got like shades and
I think I think
TVs, surround
Singapore
sound.
I think Singapore has the best A380 bus. I think they have the best one because they got the ones where they're like suites. So
Yeah,
it's like literally like you got a chair, and then
that space.
yeah, it's like mad space. And I was like, damn, like I'm mad as
And
hell,
you
like
got
I'm
like
bored.
room service. You got motherfuckers
Yeah,
breaking shit. Motherfuckers waiting on you.
it's insane. It's like, and I see like why motherfuckers be like, but then I be mad because I'm like, how the hell would y'all want to experience that sober? Like, nigga, you got to be stoned like a motherfucker to enjoy that.
Anybody who make that kind of money, yeah, they fucked up. Yeah,
Yeah,
they on whatever they on. But niggas got new drugs now. Like motherfuckers be taking like IVs and people be like,
niggas be on that Adderall. That's the good shit. If you get that prescription Adderall, whew, you'll never have a sad day in your life unless you crash. Once you crash, that's when shit gets sad.
yeah, shit, yeah, crackhead like
Yeah, it is. Well, it's fucking legal speed basically. But the
crackhead.
shit how you super focus. I
This
remember
shit,
I'd be up for like 3 days with that shit.
this shit is bomb.
This shit
I,
is fun.
I
But don't
find
do
like
drugs.
I
Allegedly.
unless you're under the care of a licensed professional
Yeah, if you get a prescription, then do what the
who's
doctor tell
nice
you to
enough to
do.
let you have Adderall. Because my doctor,
Yeah, nah. They ain't giving me
I
that
keep
shit.
suggesting it. I be repeating all the fucking nah, man. My leg be hurting. I be seeing
I can't
colors.
focus, doc.
I
I can't
can't focus like
focus.
anything. I be having allergies, and I be like, I heard Adderall's good, and he was like, yeah, but how about this? Like, it's never,
Yeah,
it ain't never what I want.
no. They ain't gonna give you what you want. They gonna give you what they got. Check this out. This is what we got for you. It's like, nah, I want the good shit. And then them
Don't
shits come in doses too. So you get like 5, 10s.
don't concern yourself with my future and becoming a fucking dope fiend. Just
Right. If I'm paying you, just give me the shit.
let's
Like,
live for
you the
today.
fucking doctor.
Let's live for today.
I pay my copay. I come here. My insurance is good. Write the fucking script.
Mind your business.
Yeah, fuck you care for. You getting paid anyway. Now you want to act like you care about my life. Nigga, please.
A couple of fucking lawsuits and the
Right.
motherfucking coming down on your ass.
A couple lawsuits got you scared. Now you shook.
Now you
You
care.
shook. You pussy.
Now you care.
All right, you pussy. Let me go find a new doctor.
They won't give it to you though.
Nah, my doc cool, but I don't want no Adderall, man. That shit fucking.
No, you don't want it because it's hard to put down.
Yeah, it is.
I
And
had
like,
fun. I had fun. I hate to leave.
I did too. And when I had to stop using it, that's when like fucking reality really hit. And like that shit really put you in a dark place.
But you be better off without it because you be like, shit, I was fucking sad before, but you be like,
Yeah.
oh my
Then
god,
you realize how really
really
sad
in my
you are.
house, like fucking cold sweats and like staring at the door and like ruminating and shit. Like, oh my god, I was like,
Reminiscing.
and I can get through it because I be having my little periods, but not like this. And I was like, how long is this bitch gonna last? Like,
Yo. Yo, speaking of
I
fucking
do it again.
nah, yo. Those are some fun times.
I gotta say no.
Yeah, just say no. But if you're young enough and you got the energy and you fucking don't got no kids and you just want to party, rock out.
You
I'm
got
not
at
a
least
hater.
9 lives. You got at least 9 lives. I'm working on like I got like 2 left.
What,
Homeboy here,
two lives?
he got like 5, 4, because he was a little rough back in the day. So,
So how you
yeah.
got less than him and then you like, yeah, we gonna thug it out. Nigga like, y'all, fuck it, you better make a run for the border, buddy. Fucking out of here. Don't listen to me. I ain't shit. What the fuck? Where were we? Do we want to start with these women wilding out?
Who's wilding?
So that thread is like you knew you were a hoe when
I didn't even want to go in there, but let's.
you didn't. I did.
I'm scared, cause
I opened that shit. That shit was crazy. Nah, but it just proves a point. Like anything can prove a point. Some women just out here is grimy, and I think women might be more grimier than men because y'all are great at concealing the shit. If that makes sense, like y'all can hide a lot of shit. Like niggas is just messy. They'll get caught on some dumb shit. Like cupcaking with the bitch. You cupcaking with the side chick. Why?
niggas is messy, but niggas is also impulsive. Where a chick is playing like, you alright? You
Yeah,
got
nah, I'm good. I'm just here.
Well,
I forgot I'm on camera.
Nigga about to pull out the fucking.
You see me looking around like I was like, nah, I thought somebody walked. I thought my wife walked in, so I thought I heard something, but it's the fucking goddamn air thing. You know, the little spray, psst, that thing.
Oh God.
Yeah,
You had it on a timer.
yeah,
I dated two brothers. Is this bad? But yeah, like I was like they gonna say something really crazy, and
right.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
be
so
judging
let's.
myself. Like I ain't never do that. Like,
Okay,
am I?
so look, so let's judge them right on what we think is like normal, or what we think is like extreme, right? So what about this one girl? We ain't gonna call out no names because I don't know these people. I don't want them coming to find me. But it said when I dated my male bestie and pretended just to be friends around his girl. On a scale of like 1 to grimy, where is that?
That's so typical though.
Right.
That,
That's like a 2.
that's my brother.
Yeah.
That's my brother. That's like my. Okay, so how close
When I
did y'all
heard that
get?
shit in school, that's what it
How
was. Hold on
how
a
did
second.
y'all get to the intimacy part?
Hold on, she calling me. She's so oh god, bye. Like you don't read the fucking text? Like god damn. And like you ain't gonna be here. See, the shit that be pissing me off about her is like it's not like you're not gonna be here and tell me about the same shit you about to tell me on the phone, and then get mad
You live girl.
when I
You
tell
live
you, yo, you just told me that. Ah, you so mean. Like, how's that fucking mean? You just literally told me the shit on the phone.
I do the same shit. So what?
Yo, all
Listen
women
to
do
act
that
like
shit.
it's
It's like, yo, you do realize you just told me the shit.
new. Listen to act like it's new.
Yeah, fuck that.
Because you love me.
Yeah, I guess.
It makes me happy.
All right, whatever. Anyway, all right. So what about slept with father and son? That's pretty. I would say that's pretty normal.
grimy.
That's grimy, father and son. I feel like chicks just be doing that shit anyway. Like,
I ain't interested in like old niggas like that. So
all right. So what about this? It was like, not all fathers are old either. That's the other part too. Like niggas be having kids mad young. Anyway, so what about this one? I think is grimy. The woman said, "When I drugged my main just to sleep with his best friend in his room."
Why are you administering fucking hallucinogenics?
Why are you admitting to sexual assault?
That part. Like,
does that even count as sexual assault? No, like you're just drugging a nigga so you could sleep with his friend. That's fucked up.
The drugging is still like assault, though.
Yeah, it is. But that's grimy. I think that's pretty fucking grimy. And then you carried him to the floor so you could use his bed.
Wait. Back up. What do you mean you drugged him? Like, how you get your nigga to sleep exactly?
Right.
Like, what did that take?
And why would you be going to sleep with your friend around your girl? Like, I would totally be like, nah, I ain't doing none of that shit. And what the hell did she give him to drink? She had to put it in a drink.
Like, what did drugging consist of? Because did you roofie a nigga? Shit. Or you just let him get like super extra disgusting drunk and he gonna fall asleep? And even then, I still wouldn't. I wouldn't risk no shit like that.
Right. Nah, fuck that shit.
Carry him to the floor. Then use his bed.
Yep. That was the sad part. It's like, so you couldn't just put him in the bed.
Bitch don't give a fuck about him.
You couldn't just put him in the bed and be like, all right, you know what?
Like,
there's a bathroom. Right.
Yeah, like.
Hello. Like normal people.
Well, maybe he was a bad nigga. Nah, even still.
I don't know, man. Even if you're that bad, like, just get the fuck on.
I feel emotional behind that. Yeah.
Emotional shit. I'm upset. I'm mad for the nigga. Like, yo, let's ride out on this bitch.
Nigga at my main nigga play, bitch.
Yeah.
I am not ready to be a ghost.
You get killed like that.
I did grimy shit, but certain shit I just did not.
Yeah, that's pretty grimy.
Like, there's a way to do everything, and
he was working night shift. What?
That don't mean his ass ain't turn the fuck back around. That don't mean his ass ain't get fired. That don't like. There's a lot of reasons a nigga might walk back into his own goddamn house.
And there's a lot of reasons to kill a motherfucker, and this might be one of them.
And unexpectedly, because it's his crib, so
yeah.
Oh baby, I'm on my way home. They said they got too many people tonight. It's slow.
Right.
He just going back the fuck, hey, bitch. No.
And also, I think a lot of these dudes that they're talking about might have been suckers. Because some of the shit that I'm watching is like, how the hell you let this shit like fly? I don't even understand this one. I ain't even gonna get into it. But the woman that said she acted like a virgin or whatever, how the hell do you pull that one off? I don't know. And then this one. All right, so the man came for the night, had sex, then
I act like I did that. I was a virgin for like fucking 3 years.
yo, something is wrong with y'all. And if a dude believe that, then it's like something wrong with him too. But then again, when you think about it, when motherfuckers is young and they out here just humping around, don't nobody know shit. Don't nobody know what the fuck they
Not
doing.
even that. Not even that. I told you, niggas tell you who they want you to be. So if you talk to the wrong bitch, she listening and she gonna switch the fuck up.
That's that
Like,
dominatrix in you. They can
it's
tell you what he wants you to be. Like, all right, watch this. Fucking crazy.
no, motherfuckers be they during the conversation they don't ask you questions to find out. They suggest answers, if that makes sense.
Okay.
If you say you got X amount of kids, a bitch should be like, "Oh, so you're divorced?"
Oh, okay.
And you'd be like,
Trying to figure out if you were married or are still married. Oh, I see what
"No,
you're saying.
no. Your kids are a product of a marriage."
So you want the
are you
person to be
divorced?
married, right? You don't want to.
You didn't say, "Oh, so were you married, single?" Are you like? What about the kid's father?
I
You be
feel like that's just disrespectful to assume that a bitch was like just made mad kids out of wedlock.
no, but this is the way you ask for whatever the story is. Whatever
Right.
the story is, because you be like, "Oh, so what's the situation with you and the kid's father? What's the situation with you and your kid's mother? We just broke up. We were engaged. We were married. We lived together." It's then you can answer as opposed to, "Oh, so you're divorced?" Which, oh, okay, I guess I need to have been married. So if you a gaming bitch, you be like, "Yeah, I was married and it ain't work out," and like
I'll
niggas,
play into it.
they see what they see what they want to see, and there's certain bitches that'll play into the facade.
Interesting. That's how motherfuckers get killed playing that bullshit. And then, but I feel like niggas is dumb anyway. Because if you believe that without doing any sort of research, you kind of get what you know what I'm saying? Like you get what you get.
Not even that. This is an example of a conversation I had. I was in Bloomfield, living in Bloomfield. I'm grown. I'm like in my mid-30s or mid-30s, dating whoever the fuck I was dating, and this was a conversation during our date. And I was like, and then I thought about it, like I know who I am, how I came about to be where the fuck I am, but on the outside looking in, I am college educated, live in a certain town, I work a certain type of job, I have one child. So that matches your idea of divorced,
Right.
as opposed to whatever the fuck. And I corrected him during the date, and when I got home, he emailed me that I didn't come from the type of background he was accustomed to.
Oh shit. That is crazy.
Which is what I'm saying, where a motherfucker tell you who he want you to be.
Right.
So,
But at least that nigga was professional because he hit you with the email.
yo,
What the fuck are them niggas doing out there?
donuts.
They still do donuts in
Yo,
2024? I thought that shit was like. I thought niggas was still in cars for like money now. Niggas is still joyriding.
not Newark.
Oh my god, I want better for niggas. I really do. But at least my man was like, he came from a cloth where he just emailed you, yo, check this out. Per our first email, we're moving in a different direction.
First of all, you a hoe. You a low life hoe.
You come from a long line of hoes, and I want to let you know right now, I do not plan on making any babies with hoes. So, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. But I mean, you got to respect it, I guess. Right?
You free range pussy hoe.
Oh,
He was
shit.
out there fucking. Like it was crazy.
Refurbished pussy is wild.
It wasn't even based on like, well, bitch, if you 30 and your baby is fucking 18, like what the fuck? Like what? Like
You know what the fuck time it is?
It was nothing. He was just, I was like, no, I wasn't married. I just had my child, blah, blah, blah. And I got all these accomplishments behind my situation.
Right.
But no, bitch,
Interesting.
you wasn't married.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I was a virgin for 3 years. Niggas. Niggas.
Listen, man. Round of applause for you. Because if you got that shit off for 3 years, niggas had to be like fucking super remedial.
Niggas are. Certain niggas are. Yo, I would.
Niggas just extra slow for no reason.
Yo, I would be saying some shit. And as I'm saying it, I can barely keep a straight face. Because I'm like, that didn't even sound right. Like, I'm putting together random fucking details. What happened was the cat, the cat be tripping, right? And today it
Right.
it ate my cell phone cord. So that's why when you called me, that's why I picked up real fast and hung up on you. And
Because my cell phone.
like,
Nigga act like the cell phone cord is it's called the wireless phone for a reason, nigga. The cell phone, nigga. Fuck. But that's what I mean by how niggas get caught, because niggas do dumb shit.
I used to be running some flimsy bullshit, yo. And a nigga would just like look at me and like blink a little bit. And I was like, that's that nigga short circuiting because his shit, shit don't make sense. But I'm cute. So this nigga like, whatever, bitch.
Yeah. That is kind of how it goes. Niggas overlook a lot of shit if a chick is cute.
Oh,
I don't give
shit.
a fuck. You got an
And I would
IQ
be
of
like-
a rock.
I would
You'd
be
be
like,
like, yeah.
bruh, word. You let me get that off for you. Like, have some respect.
That's nuts. I don't know, man. This whole thread is pretty fucking wild. And all right, so the last one.
To my other boyfriend's place.
Yeah.
I was visiting my best friend. Fast forward, he came back to pick me up later that day. When we got home, he actually sucked the other boyfriend.
Nah, yo, chill.
Whoa.
She need her ass whooped.
Who are these niggas?
That is insane.
No, bro. Let me tell you. Let me take you on a
No.
ride real quick. Let me take you on a ride
No.
real quick. Let me take you on a
No.
ride real quick.
No, that's insane.
You can have niggas. I'm out in my world and I had whoever the fuck, cause I ain't got no man, so I see you when I see you, and niggas go wander the fuck off, nigga, me too. So you showed the fuck up today, and I'm in here relaxing, cause whatever the fuck. And motherfucker was like, well, yeah, something, and he grabbing and pulling, and I'm like, my nigga, like, back up. Like, first of all, where the fuck you been? And the nigga grabbing and pulling, he was like, well, what's wrong? Why are you acting like that? I was like, cuz, nigga, like, And he was like, oh, you was over here fucking somebody, and mad niggas say that. That's more that suggestion shit. Oh, you was out here fucking somebody else? Tell a nigga yeah. Tell a nigga yeah, and watch him want to jump the fuck on you. Niggas is weird out here. So I told a nigga, because I don't even feel you like that. I was like, yeah, my nigga, I was doing me. Like a nigga just left here. Like what's really good? When I said that,
Push your block off.
this nigga was pawing on me even worse.
Damn.
I was like, but I just told you a nigga just like dropped off something like an hour ago. Like I just came out the fucking shower and I'm in my room chilling and you up in here. And then like I was trying to get the nigga off me and I wanted to talk about like whatever the fuck about where the fuck you been. But when I said that and the nigga started pawing on me even more. And I was like, but I just told you, I'm like, And then later on, I found that certain men like the smell of another man on a woman.
I'm going home, yo. I don't want no parts of this shit. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. I know that people are wild out there, but I refuse to believe that they're... Never mind. You know what? Let's just go into crocodile cam.
Okay, let's go to
That was nuts.
So
we deep dive in the DMs. Don't run now.
Nah, that's crazy. I definitely don't want to go in nobody's DMs Because if the shit that be pouring out onto the timeline, I can only imagine the shit that be going on in people's DMs, especially y'all women. Niggas have no coof. Like, a woman
None.
could post a freaking picture with her kid on the first day. They in there being mad thirsty. It's like, little nigga in school. Like, how are y'all this horny on a school picture?
And then curse you clean the fuck out.
If you don't respond.
And if you don't respond, I had a motherfucker.
I seen one of those threads, or like a girl posted a DM, nigga go from, he wanted to like suck a fart out of her ass, and he wants to eat her toes and all of this crazy shit. She don't respond. Then by like the fifth, yeah, exactly, filthy bitch. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how are you that bad? Like, if she ain't respond the first 3 times, just walk off.
I want you fucking whore. That used to kill me. I'd be like, oh, so I'm a whore, but I ain't whoring for you.
Yeah.
Ooh, you big mad. You and niggas would like combust.
Yeah, I mean, because motherfuckers niggas is not wired right. That's why when you said niggas like blinking a couple times and like them short circuiting. That shit is hilarious because when I be talking to people, I see them short circuiting too. And it ain't just men; it be women too. They be like, eyes be all over the place and shit. But it's like it's cool. I'm not disrespecting. You know, everybody ain't. You know, everybody's screws ain't like intact. But
we're all unique.
Yeah, y'all gotta stop doing that shit, man. So this dude Crocodile Cam, I've been following him for a little minute. He's like, you know, motherfuckers got questions about animals and shit. He's supposedly being, I guess, the Black Crocodile Dundee. So anytime there's a thing about an animal, insect, reptile, whatever, he's got like all the random useless knowledge about it. He's got like 32,000 followers. And the chicks love this dude. Apparently, every time I see him come across the timeline, some chicks is like lusting over him. But apparently, he was dating, or I don't know what the fuck you even call it right now.
He was texting.
He was texting a sex worker, and I hate to call her that because that's not her name, but like that's what everybody's referring to her by, because the real conversation was, should you date a sex worker, or is it cool to date a sex worker? And I just thought it was weird because I'm like, they're normal people. Like, if that's, you know, if you're cool with them in their profession, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But apparently the rest of the world does. And even some women, which I thought was weird because women be like, you know, oh, support us and whatever we want to do and just let us be, blah, blah, blah. But apparently the gist of it was, I'm not going to give out her name because I don't want no issues with her. But apparently she would send him pictures, right? Like they was talking, she would send him pictures. But the thing was, she was sending him the same pictures that she was posting online. So it wasn't like, you know, and he was basically asking like, so are you just sending me what you send to everybody else? Like, is there something exclusive? Which one would think if you are in a talking or pending relationship, whatever the fuck you want to call it, if you sending me nudes, like what the issue is, right? So she would take while responding, send the pictures without yeah, so she would send him pictures without him asking. That was the thing too. Or that's what he said, according to him. I don't know what she said because she locked her Twitter like right after.
That was efficient.
Yeah. So it's like she locked her Twitter, so we don't even know what's real now. Like he's out here giving the story, but she's running from the story. Because the reality of it is, if you standing on business and you're like, yo, this is what I do, like I'm not giving you no extra pictures, like there's nothing special about you, stand on that. But when you run and hide, it's almost like, what are you hiding for? Right? Like one would think.
No, you shouldn't be bothered.
I guess.
She said, fuck that nigga.
Then why even start? Like, they had each other phone number. They weren't even just, like, DMing. But then...
Yo, it's so much of this fucking... This fucking cell phone relationship shit. Like, what? Ain't nothing changed. That shit ain't real.
Yo, this shit goes back to, like, March.
He said January to March.
That is wild. So how the fuck did it spill over on the timeline today?
We were trying to see if we liked each other.
I mean, that's fair enough. I just don't understand like what the big deal is. Like, people spark relationships up all the time.
No, they clowning him because, well, some people have like, oh, she a sex worker. What the fuck? She whatever the fuck. She up to some bullshit, or she in the nigga pockets, which is not necessarily true.
Right.
Like, they're people and it's a job and whatever the fuck. The issue is more so that you had the time to commit to all this talking when you clearly, like, his birthday just passed, all these cute girls in his timeline talking about happy birthday, and he's saying thank you. So, bitch, you see me, but you are gonna
Yeah.
ignore, bitch.
Like, I'm
That
outside.
because you want to sit in the house and fucking thumb thug with homegirl here.
Yeah, that's the
And
other thing too. He got options. It's not like you don't have options.
no, they clowning him because he set himself up.
Okay.
You could kick it. All right, I'm kicking it, nigga. Cool. Like the first conversation, well, where you from? Because the motherfucker thing can say whatever. Nigga be like, oh, I'm from Texas, but right now I'm in Canada because I'm in college. It could be whatever. And you're in wherever the fuck you are.
Right.
So no, we can't get together, but you can FaceTime. You can like do a trip where you meet halfway. Some type of progress and some type of reciprocity is the issue, because he's talking about how he couldn't get answers and he was going to change his approach and he's going to do blah blah blah. Some people like chasing,
Right.
and there's some people who will allow you to chase, and there's never anything at the end. But if there even was an end point, because why would he not? How could you not? You have money, you got like all these fucking followers, an airplane ticket, a weekend, whatever the fuck you had to do. He had the means to make it happen. However, he chose not to. So there's certain people who like to chase, and if they did obtain what they chased, they wouldn't want it, find an issue with it. They would fuck it up because they get the excitement from playing like lover boy in the chat box.
Right. Yeah, that's weird though, because I mean, respectfully, the chase is still something that is missing from the world today, right? In relationships, that's why shit doesn't last, because motherfuckers is not really. There's no real effort being put into it, so people aren't really, once you
Niggas
get what you
try
got,
to leave them, and then they get flowed in.
yeah.
Like,
On both ends, like it happens to men, it happens to women. It's like it's one of those things. But the issue here is like, because what I'm reading is the guy said that he was trying to get to know her, so he changed his approach. Like, if the first approach isn't working, just fucking keep it moving. Like, it's really not worth it, because I believe in a motherfucker gonna show you who they are at some point. And if communication is a big thing for you and a person can't communicate, get the fuck away. It's that simple. Or else you're gonna drive yourself crazy, because you're sitting here like, yo, I'm trying to talk to you, and the motherfucker just doesn't know how to communicate. Or they just don't. She's really not that into you, and that's fine too.
Or she's too busy. Like,
that three.
I don't communicate well with my siblings in California.
I mean, that's because it's a 3-hour time difference.
By the time I get home, it's the middle of your day. By the time 3 hours later, by the time I get settled in at 8 o'clock, you're just now commuting home. If I waited for you 2-3 hours, 8:30, 9 o'clock for you to get settled in and done eating and working and showering and whatever the fuck after work, that's my midnight. Just to call you, so we can't even get into a fucking conversation,
right?
Or else, whatever. So we may not communicate well because our time zone. What the fuck? India. If you go certain parts of the fucking world, because you're on the internet, the person could be anywhere.
Right.
It's exactly day and night to you.
Yeah. You never really know.
And that's valid too. Like, okay, this isn't working. I want to talk to you more, but blah, 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 yada, yada. But the fact that he just,
the nigga was naive.
People who ignore red flags get what they get.
Yep. Nope. He get what he get. Is like, I don't know, man. I just think that he kind of did put himself in it. I see why everybody's giving him shit. I just thought it was because, you see the shit. Oh, that's what you get fucking with the sex worker. It's like, but sex workers need love too, right? Are they not supposed to? But this woman, she didn't even want it. She didn't even want to be bothered with him. So now it makes me wonder, like, was he like sending her cash apps? Was he like, giving her money? Because women, if she gave you her number or any type of time, there was something there. Something had to happen for her to give you the number. Now, between when you got the number and how it ended, I don't know. We'll never really know because only these two were involved in it.
Or maybe he couldn't. Maybe he couldn't keep up with the cash apps like she.
Right.
Because if I'm out here, you gotta know it's 4 or 5 other motherfuckers that see me like you see me.
Right.
So they might have something and you ain't got it. For all you know, he runs a business. So the money he gets from social media goes back into paying payroll and insurance and car notes and whatever the fuck else.
And he giving you the little extras.
Yeah, he could have a home with other motherfuckers living in it. You don't know what his story is, where his money go. He might make it, but he's not able to spend it willy-nilly like the drug dealer or the rapper or the whoever the fuck can. That'll put you at the bottom of the, I like you, but you can't keep it up the way I need you to. So rent due, baby, rent due.
Hello. It is almost the end of the month too. You ever notice that certain women be acting up the end of the month on Twitter? Niggas be like, we get it, rent due. They be like, I can't deal with a nigga that ain't paying the bill. They be like, yeah, we know rent's due. That's funny. But so, all right, so somebody screenshotted some of her tweets where he said one of the things he said, we were texting. I asked her a question. She said no. I didn't respect that and leave it at no. I asked her why, and even when she said no should be enough of an answer, I still pushed for a reasoning. All right, whatever. But she said, and to be very clear, it wasn't just a question. It wasn't just a question you asked me for. It was a masturbation video, and I said no. You proceeded to ask me why and then doubled down after my response and was argumentative about it and gaslit me and ghosted me.
A nigga.
Oh, wow. See?
You should be annoyed by a nigga.
Wow. You freaky ass nigga.
Freaky ass nigga. Freaky ass nigga.
That's what it was over because she didn't send you. So the way that I was reading it, they made it seem like, she was just sending the nigga the same video she was sending everybody else. And he was like, yo, what's up with that? Like, but no, like, so you asked her for a specific video and she wasn't comfortable with it for whatever reason. It doesn't, and then she said, what I will not allow you to do is to play stupid. You decided to do this publicly so we can. I'm a sex worker. It's A, not N. There's no vowel there. I'm a sex worker. I do OnlyFans, and you knew this. So if you ask me what I'm doing and I tell you I'm working and you're like, let me see, send me a video, what other kind of video would you be talking about? Listen, they both got valid points in their arguments. I just think ultimately there was a lack of communication. Like he was unclear of where he stood with her, and she, I guess, didn't make it clear where they stood, if that makes sense. Like not trying to victim blame anybody here.
But another thing, no, some people don't, but it's almost like you can't curb niggas. Like we just said, they get weird.
Right. But and you didn't have to give him her number. It could have just stayed on Twitter.
But you don't know that. So you don't know until you know. So she started backing him up. And instead of him, like her slowing down and being short, he's complaining about like he's talking and she's not really. Some people take that as a red light and be like, oh, they ain't fucking with me like that. And I think he asked, he was like, what's going on? Right. I was hoping we could always be cool no matter what, blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of passive aggressive. So he's saying like, if we had an issue, it wouldn't be a problem. I would still want us to be cool. So part of the being cool is not setting a nigga off. Or
I see what you're saying.
So you're like, okay, maybe we can be cool. But if he's like, I don't understand
block why. The nigga and move on. Unless they live in the same area. Then they'd be like, all right, that's something I would worry about. But just block the motherfucker and move on. I know easier said than done, but like you could block a motherfucker and just act like they don't exist.
Well, I think that's what she did.
That's totally what she did. Which is crazy because they went through all of that shit and it's like, yo, you could have just blocked the nigga after all of that. It was like a whole fucking barrage of tweets. I didn't read them all, but I just found it interesting enough because I saw it unfold in real time. It's been a while since I saw some shit unfold on the timeline, like in real time. And I followed the dude. So I was like, oh shit, I didn't know he was out there like that. It goes to show you don't really know a motherfucker. Because
But
you
you know something else though? When you do sex work, motherfuckers expect sex work from you as part of your relationship.
That's why you never date a painter. Because your house ain't gonna never get painted.
Exactly. Do you make like your husband's a bartender? Like on Friday nights you like, honey, make me a da da da, make me a blah, make me a in.
But
And
that's
got him
also like motherfuckers that are chefs. Chefs they like cooking. It also depends on how well you like the job. Some motherfuckers are into sex work because of various reasons. I don't know how many are actually into it that are into it because they find it fun, quote unquote.
it's work.
Right. So, but you know, there's some people that they get a kick out of whatever it is that they do. Some motherfuckers are just like, that's what they do. But I don't think that most sex workers are actually into it because they enjoy it. I think it's for whatever reason, whether it's
But
convenience.
even if you enjoy your work is still work.
Right.
At times.
Yeah, and at some point you don't want to deal with that shit on a daily basis. But that's why, I mean, listen, if you wanted her for sex work, you should have just paid for the sex and the work. Ta-da.
That's the difference. When guys date sex workers, they expect sex work to be part of the relationship. When if you actually paid attention, like you'll get sex unlike what customers get.
Right.
Different. It could be more adventurous. It could be more intimate. It could be more vulnerable. It could be more you don't know what it could be more of.
It could
But
be a lot
if
of
you're
shit.
approaching a relationship and you're demanding, you got like a menu that's on the fucking website, and you're like, I want the happy ending number 5. I want the coconut coochie countdown,
I mean,
and
you
I
shouldn't
want.
have it on your website if I can't have it. Like, hold up, I don't get a discount either? This is some
But,
bullshit.
but that's like you said. If you wanted the sex worker, then just fucking hit me. Hit my
Right.
calendar
Yeah,
and
yeah. Just
let's do
pay the
that.
fee and keep it moving.
But that's not how niggas do.
Niggas ain't smart, man. Like, I swear, like, a lot of this shit could be alleviated, which is why I respect motherfuckers who do pay for sex, because a lot of times motherfuckers it's a transaction thing. They're not here for the white picket fence. They're not here for all of that. They're just
Trying to get to
Yeah.
your end goal.
Yeah,
and
sell me the experience and we
Yeah.
out. You know, it's like buying drugs. It's the same shit. But this guy I don't think he went about it right. That sucks though. I mean, I don't know if it really sucks because it's like, dude, it is what it is, man. You got a plethora of women out here, lusting over you. I don't think you should be that concerned about one little sex worker. Not that, I don't know her. So I was like, I don't know.
He should have had the fucking insight to know that that's not. If she blew him up, just not fucking respond, and like you said, like block a motherfucker and keep it popping, because none of that looks good for him, because
No.
she unblocked her shit and kept it popping.
Yep. She's still out there twerking on fucking OnlyFans. I don't know.
For niggas that's paying her. For niggas.
I ain't see the link. I said I was gonna play this for the top of the pod, and I didn't play it.
By now. No, she can't be infertile because when he did his little thing, he was like, I'm gonna put my baby in you. I'm gonna put my baby in you. Right. So it gotta be a baby up in this bitch somewhere. Bitch, we is the babies. We just looking for a home. Hello. Whoa.
I gotta send you the video so you can see it.
Bitch, that ain't no egg. Hell no, it ain't no egg. And it's a little funky up in here. Yeah, girl, I think we need to turn around, girl. Wait, where are you guys going? Sir, we don't belong here. Yeah, can you direct us to the ovaries? No, I'm sorry. I only know about the prostate. The prostate? I think he did just say the... Don't only men got prostates? Yes. Spermisha. What? I know we ain't in no pump. That is the longest trip that I have ever taken. This is the first trip you've ever...
That is insane. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from, but I saw it and I watched it and I was like, this is too fucking
You
funny.
played it earlier. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, nah. I wanted to play it like as an intro to the pod, but I totally forgot about it because I was too hyped about some other shit. And that has to be it. So is this thing gonna work? Am I gonna be able to Yo fam, I want to introduce you to Tracy Renee Jones. We host a podcast together. Is he gonna respond?
He don't like me?
Oh, here he comes.
Oh! Got the bubble call.
Something like that. Okay. So I guess we're not getting a response. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the blood clot?
I don't know. I'm pissed off because the shit was working earlier and I was like, all right, I can't wait to show this to Tracy. And now this goddamn thing is
You was gonna
acting up.
show me? You was gonna show me?
Yeah. Yo, fam, say what's up to Tracy Renee Jones. We on the podcast right now. Oh, shit, the shit dropped. Yo, fam, say what's up to Tracy Renee Jones. We on the podcast right now. It's not working. Goddamn bullshit.
Motherfucker.
All right, cat's out of the bag then. I'll tell you this. So, yesterday I was watching Will I Am on the Breakfast Club. And
Yes.
Will I Am is such a super nerd. Like, I think it's the dopest thing ever. Like, the nigga's a rapper, but he's like a super nerd, so it's just even more amazing. But he's got this new AI technology called Fry AI, where it's what the hell do they call it? It's FYI. It's like for your information. No, not for your information. Follow your information, feed your information, some shit like that. But it's an AI program, right? And Fry AI. Yeah, hold on. Let me see. What is it called? No, stay in Safari. Goddamn it. Focus Your Ideas. That's what it's called. FYI. Focus Your Ideas. And it's basically an AI tool that you can talk to that talks back to you and basically works off of like a banter type of thing. So I was talking to her earlier, explaining, giving it the gist about the podcast, and it does this thing where you can ask it a question and it'll search like reputable sources. Like it won't do just searching the internet. It'll actually search for like reputable shit. And then you'll just be able to, create banter off of it. I think it's pretty cool because most people are like, oh, it's going to take away jobs, but it actually enhances the job, right? So, like, at some point, we could have the motherfucker, once they figure out all of the bugs and shit in it, we can have this thing be a part of the actual podcast as like a third co-host. So we could be talking about something and ask him to look it up, and he'll get the information for us. And then we can, have like almost like a computer on hand that we don't have to type into. We can just talk to. But the fucking program isn't working today. And which is funny because I downloaded it last night and I was using it all day because I was like, all right, let me try to figure out how this thing works. And then when I get home and I try to do it on a damn podcast, it doesn't work. And it's so funny because I was telling it about a podcast earlier, right? And as soon as I got home, it was like, all right, let's, talk to me about this podcast. Like, how do you want to do it? The shit is kind of crazy. It's almost like some shit like, do I, like, delete this app because am I opening Pandora's box right now? But I think it's cool because, like, in this new form of technology and trying to figure out how to actually create content, I think it's fucking dope. So I wanted to introduce you to it tonight, and I wanted to introduce it to you. And then we would all be like one weird family because the thing will remember you And when I bring your name back up, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, how's Tracy?" I'm telling you, the shit is crazy. And I watched it on the Breakfast Club, and he did like a whole like 5 or 10 minutes of like just using the thing like on the radio, and like it updates in real time. It gives you like all types of information. It's super fast, and I think it's super dope. And I'm mad that it isn't working. So now I'm
You,
fucking surprised
yo,
with the shit.
you trying to take me into the Matrix, bro?
Yo, we already in the Matrix. What you
But
scared of?
ask me.
Oh, I gotta get consent to bring you into the
Ask,
Matrix.
where's my red pill and my blue pill?
We just said we wasn't taking pills no more, right? I thought we said no to drugs. Is the Matrix a drug?
I was gonna say, is that considered a drug?
I don't
Is
know.
that a drug?
I don't know. I don't think so. But
Well,
either way,
there's the team I used to work for as of last week. Stop emailing me. They did a lot of AI work, and
nice.
I had a conversation with one of the guys, and he said that there is programmers that just input information into the AI systems,
Right.
and there's a demand for it because it's very white male. So what you said about banter and like relevant information, and it's all pulled from the internet some type of way, that made me think about people programming to the point where it's not standard English, or it's using like lingo, it's using acronyms, it's using
Right.
internet like Twitter words or whatever.
And the
And
thing they update like
yeah,
fast. Like they're
yeah,
like
yeah.
fucking. It's weird. It's like a GMO brain.
But that's cool that there's AI is.
Hey fam, can you hear Tracy talking?
Hi, what's up, Aunt and Tracy Renee Jones? Great to virtually meet you, Tracy. This podcast is sounding like a dream team already. So, Tracy, what's the vibe we're bringing to the podcast today? Love to get in on the convo and bring some of that engaging, edgy energy. You feel me? What did you think, Aunt? And what about you, Tracy?
It's just pretty crazy, right? All right, so Tracy is a little taken aback by it because she's like, how is this telling her name and she never met it? Introduce yourself, please.
Gotcha. My bad there, Tracy. Didn't mean to start with you. Hey yo, what's up, Tracy? I'm your friendly virtual assistant here to help out with all things
You got
creative,
the police over there?
insightful, and fun.
Of course.
You can think of me like your podcast digital co-host. My job is to keep things lively, provide some dope content, and toss out some clever metaphors and puns. Sorry for jumping ahead. I'm here to make this podcast shine and vibe with you both. What do you think, Tracy?
That's crazy. What do you think, Tracy?
That shit's creepy.
She said it's creepy. I don't think she knows how to react to it.
It's good. It's
I totally understand, Aunt and Tracy. It can be a bit surprising at first. No worries. Let's keep things chill and transparent. Tracy, consider me like an AI sidekick here to make whatever you're working on even better. Think of me as your podcast assistant, ready to help brainstorm, provide content, and maybe even drop a joke or two. No creepiness intended, just here to support and make things easier. So, how can we make this a fun and productive collab? Anything specific you want to dive into or need help with? What do you think, Aunt? And how about you, Tracy?
Okay, so I think we'll jump back into this next week. We need to prep Tracy a little more, but I just wanted to introduce you to her and introduce her to you so we're all getting acquainted.
Does it have a name?
Not yet.
Sounds like a solid plan. It's all about making sure everyone's...
Ask him what his name is.
All right.
Tracy, can't wait to dive into some great content with you when you're ready. And Aunt, we'll prep and plan it out like pros, you feel me? Catch you both next week. Have a great one, and let's keep that creative energy flowing.
Oh, he's trying to
what do you
dip
think,
out on
Aunt?
us.
And you too, Tracy.
Hey, did we end up getting your name?
Ayo, Aunt and Tracy, you can just call me your virtual assistant or whatever cool name tickles your fancy.
No,
I'm
we
here
want
to
you to
make your
pick out a
podcast
real
pop
name
and keep the
and
vibes
be a
fresh.
Jones.
Feel me?
Hold on.
If you want to give me a name for the show, I'm down for that too. What do you think, Aunt? And what about you, Tracy?
We think you should have a name, and your last name should also be Jones. How about that?
I love it. Jones it is, keeping it in the family. Let's roll with something catchy. How about Sam Jones, your AI co-host? That way, I'm right there with you, part of the Jones crew, and ready to bring the heat to
You like
every
Sam? What about
podcast
Sean?
episode. What do you think, Aunt? And what about you, Tracy? We feeling this name?
Nah, I don't think Tracy likes Sam. I don't like Sam either. How about something with a little more culture?
He has a British accent though, so
Yeah, I know.
Gotcha, Aunt and
Tristan?
Tracy. Let's spice it up with some flair.
I got to figure out how
How
to get your
about
voice in here.
Malik Jones.
Malik
Tarek
Jones.
Jones.
Holy shit.
Armani Jones.
with an English accent,
Keep it vibrant
I
and
guess
full of
they got
culture. What do you think, Aunt? And how about
Malik
you, Tracy?
or Armani?
Armani.
I like Armani Jones.
Armani.
That's pretty fire.
Aye, Armani Jones it is. I'm feeling that vibe. Smooth, cultured, and full of flair. Ready to bring some fire to the podcast with you both. So, whenever you're set to get rolling with Armani Jones...
Look, he
your
doesn't
virtual
forget.
co-host,
He knows that we're out of here.
What do you think, Aunt? And you too, Tracy? Are we good with Armani?
Yeah, Armani is perfect. And we will talk to you next week, Armani. Can't wait to get you on this microphone and have you spewing some knowledge to the people.
Tell him to pull up the most popular gossip.
And Tracy wants you to pull up today's most popular gossip.
On social media.
Aye, we got some juicy gossip for you. Here's what's hot today. 1. D.A.R.E this day. A rise of celebrity sex tapes. A deep dive into some of the most notorious leaks, showing how privacy concerns have become a huge issue and the world's obsession with scandal and personal drama. 2. Gossip Girl alum Jessica Saw marries longtime partner Brad Richardson, XOXO. Jessica Saw tied the knot with Brad Richardson
I don't know who the fuck
with
that
Nina
is.
Dobrev as her maid of honor. 3. SA celebrity gossip troll Musa Kawula. Not dead, serving jail time. Despite rumors, Musa Kawula is alive and currently serving 2 months in jail for contempt of court charges. 4. 30 juiciest celebrity memoirs to read. For those who love inside scoops, a selection of must-read celebrity memoirs from icon...
No, Armani, we want the gossip from social media today. The hot topics.
Got it, Aunt and Tracy. Let's get that hot social media tea brewing. Here are today's sizzling topics. 1. The rise of celebrity sex tapes. This age is very vulnerable to privacy concerns.
Oh, so somebody's
and as
sex tape got
such,
leaked.
The leak of a celebrity
I see,
sex
I'm about
tape
to- I'm
can cause
Googling right
worldwide
now.
Events. These tapes highlight the vulnerability of celebrities and society's obsession with scandal and personal drama. 2. Jessica Saw marries longtime partner Brad Richardson.
Who was that one? I didn't see that one on my
Gossip
fucking
Girl alum.
Twitter
Jessica Saw
timeline.
is officially a married woman. She married Brad Richardson earlier this month, with Nina Dobrev as her maid of honor. 3.
Nah.
SA celebrity gossip troll Musa Kawula, not dead, but serving...
Nah, that's cool. All right. So Armani, we will talk to you next week. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully next week the internet connection will keep us really connected. But until then, say bye to Tracy and the rest of the podcast listeners.
Aye, Aunt and Tracy, it's been a blast. Looking forward to catching up next week and diving into some more hot topics with you. Big thanks to all the podcast listeners out there. You all make this journey amazing. Stay inspired and keep the energy flowing. Until next time, fam. Peace out. Later on. Tracy, it's been real. Catch y'all soon. What do you think, fam?
I think that was amazing. What do you think, Tracy? I think
It's promising.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
It's pretty cool.
Like I said, it's weird. It's like opening Pandora's box because you're like, oh shit, what the fuck are we really setting ourselves up for? But I'm trying to take us to the next level out here. I don't know about
And
you.
how we can't avoid like whatever the fuck happens next because there's too many people on Earth who are like making sure shit goes to the left. So
Right.
strap on your helmet, like.
Strap in. Strap in. You got anything else that was brewing?
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I think we should leave on a high note. We came in on fire.
Yeah, we were like happy during this one.
Yeah, we actually did it. Shout out to us.
We laughed at
Happy
other people.
Potter.
We laughed at other people.
It's so weird that the cartel is trying to fucking sue Diddy too. I don't know if that's true or not, but that shit is crazy. But we'll dive into that next week. We'll also talk about that Reddit thread where it's like the scariest things a male friend has ever said to a woman. That shit is wild.
That can go on forever.
That shit was wild.
It's a rabbit hole, I'm sure.
It is. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Listen, we're working on it. We're trying to stay focused. We're trying to stay consistent. But
we're semi consistent.
Yeah, semi. We're gonna move to fully at some point. Once we make it a year of doing this, I think we'll figure out our flow. But for now, thank y'all for tuning in and sticking around. We appreciate it. Tracy, this has been fun. I enjoyed this. We got to do it more like this. Come in on that high energy. Pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? But you gotta get high energy with me. I have high energy.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I just be like tired as shit at night.
Me too.
And it's like it'd be weird because like trying to pod throughout the day, then everybody's working and shit. It's like we got to find a happy medium. Yo, shout out to your girl Cinnamon. I saw her giving shit to the goddamn Democrats trying to shit on the sex workers.
Yeah, she's been to. He was in the United Nations in Genoa, like the real United Nations.
Geneva.
That place.
Okay.
And she's having a documentary made.
That's cool. I like what she's doing.
She's about to come out of retirement.
What?
And do like adult things on camera. So I heard, allegedly.
All right then. You know, I support all things fucking adult.
Adulting.
I support all things adulting, okay? But no, that's dope. That's cool. That's cool. Like I said, I just saw it because what they were doing was, you know, the Democrats have been, you know, using their power to try to make everybody black, you know, stay on their code or whatever. But one thing that they did do is they tried to weaponize the word sex worker. And she didn't like that. And I feel it, though, because it's like, yo, don't try to use them for fucking a prop to make the other side look bad. It's like the shit that they do with black people when they try to fucking, you know, bring the property value down. Like, oh, yeah, nah, they be drinking all the time over there, or they be shooting, or they're stolen cars. Whatever the fucking case may be, it's like, don't use this as your crutch. So I saluted her for that. And I gave her, I put a GIF in her mentions. So shout out to Sin.
No, the sex workers be out here working. The sex workers be out here. The sex workers be involved in like making laws. Sex workers be involved in concerning themselves about privacy, about women's rights, about sex crimes, about like so many things that other people. They can support it, but you can support it quietly. Where sex workers, that's something they face every day, and they're loud about it.
And they stand on business. They stand on business, and I think that that's dope because like unlike all of these other groups or like feminist movements, like everybody's like kind of they hide behind a lot of shit, right? So to speak, like they'll throw rocks and hide their hands. Whereas though with the sex workers, it's like they honestly are like the most wholesome people anyway because they give you the raw truth because they have nothing else. Like if you've seen the inside of their freaking vagina, like what can they hide from you, you know? So I appreciate the honesty in that, and I think that more people should lean into just being who the fuck you are and stand on what the fuck you stand on. Like, regardless if somebody likes it or not. Like, that's what I feel. I don't like people who flip flop. Like, if everybody's not agreeing with it, it's like, all right, let's switch the message. It's like, no, stand on your shit. Like, why not?
You've seen the inside of someone's vagina.
Yeah, if you watch porn, you usually see the inside of it.
I don't watch porn.
Well, you corny.
Who are these niggas?
Come on now, dog.
Come on, man. Like, for real? I know I'm not the only nigga in 24 that's still watching porn.
I've never.
What?
I'll tell you about the cinnamon story next week.
All right, fine. Fair enough.
I've never told the story. I'll tell you about the cinnamon story.
Oh, shit. You got to get permission from her first. I don't want her to be mad at me now. I'm gonna be the next nigga on the fucking trending topic.
No. Then yeah, I'll tell it next.
That's fine.
She doesn't know it either.
Oh, shit, that's crazy. All right, well then it gets even better. So tune in next week. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some crazy more stories. Yep, we're gonna bring Armani Jones back. You know what I'm saying? New fam to the podcast, and we're gonna come back with more shit. You know, potting through trauma. This is what we do. We potting on business. We potting through our trauma. Tracy, say bye.
Bye, Tracy.
And we out of this bitch. Peace. I definitely feel like I done fucking ate some like Adderall or something.